Do you agree, VJ, that more often than not, especially in postseason play, the best quarterback and the best coach, that combination advances more often than not?
In the NFL?
Yes.
Yes.
So if that is true, tell me why the Rams aren't a serious threat to win the Super Bowl.
Because I said when they won the Super Bowl, I think a huge monkey was let off of Matthew Stafford's back, and he's still playing. He's still locked in. I'm not doubting his commitment or anything. But I just think that team kind of they pushed and pushed and pushed. They pushed all their chips into the middle of the table. They lost a lot of draft picks because of it. They set themselves back in the draft, but it worked. They got that ring. And then you had McVay flirting with even leaving, right? And then you had God, I can't believe I'm blinking on number 99. Their best
Aaron Donald.
Aaron Donald, excuse me. Yeah, I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Mine's blinking there. Yeah, Aaron Donald even admitted in an interview that he played that Super Bowl year as his last year, but then like in the middle of the season, decided to come back. And when you do things like that, you're in, but you're kind of mentally out. I think they're just at the point now where they got that ring. They don't have the talent to win a Super Bowl, but they're professionals. They're gonna go out. They're going to bust their ass in the offseason. They're going to eat. They're going to lift. They're going to run. They're going to train. They're going to do all the things you need to do to prepare yourself for an NFL season. Covering them, I see it up close and personal. I've not seen a more serious locker room in any sport that I've covered so far than when I walk into a Rams locker room, even after wins. So they're all in for it. They just don't have the Jimmies and Joes. And McVay's got a ring, and Stafford's got a ring. And I always say they're the one pro sport where one ring lasts you a lifetime. It's that Super Bowl ring. NBA, you need a few, right? World Series, you need a few. Stanley Cup, you need a few. The NFL, you get one Super Bowl ring at a quarterback and head coach. You're a Super Bowl champion forever off just that one, and it's always solidified in cemented. So I think the reason why they aren't legitimate Super Bowl champions is because they had their run. Stafford may play another year. He's not going to be around.
But I'm
much
talking
longer.
about this year in which they have won. They've gone 7-2 in their last 9 games.
And they did the same thing last year. Started slow and then had a good run.
Yeah, and they almost won a playoff game last year. If
they almost beat Detroit.
If they had beaten Detroit, they probably would have beaten Tampa.
Maybe. Yeah, could be right there. I just don't think they have enough guns, man. They got the names. They got the big name, Matthew Stafford, Hall of Famer, Super Bowl winner. Sean McVay.
No, if he gets this one, he'll be actual Hall of Famer.
Say that again?
So if he gets this one, he'll be an actual.
Oh man, well, we go back and forth on this all the time. I think he's in now, but I think they have the name of the coach and they have the name of the quarterback. They just don't have the complete. They don't have the complete team over. That's all. And they injuries this year. Puka's out. IR starts IR. Coop starts on IR. You get set back. Yeah, you can make a little run, but you end up wearing yourself out at this point. Just get in. It's like a 20-point lead in basketball, right? You see those teams cut it down to 3, cut it down to 4, but can't get over the hump. What's always the narrative? They exerted so much energy to get it to 2, get it to 3. You don't have enough to get over. You exert so much energy trying to climb out of a 1-4 hole in the NFL, which is huge. You win 7 of your last 9, and now you're to the point where injuries are starting to pile up on teams, and you're playing the better competition, the best competition.
Well, that's the problem.
In the postseason.
That's the thing with the Rams. The Rams are getting healthy at the right time. The injuries are piled up for them to start the year.
I got a feeling you think they've got a – hold up. Y'all think they got a shot? Ian, is this why this here? Do we think the Rams – say it. Say it with your chest. Do we think the Rams have a legitimate shot? You think they have? And if you do, it's fine. I'm not knocking it.
I put them third right now in the NFC.
Wow.
Put them on the rundown because it's at least a conversation for sure.
I
love it, but
if I was setting odds to win the Super Bowl from the NFC, I'd have Philadelphia first, Detroit second, and the Rams third. If I was setting.
Wow. Not Tampa with that number 3 offense and Baker balling and that defense coming into form over the last 6 weeks and just went and put up a 40-burger on Harbaugh and those Chargers. I was there. I like Tampa right now. They're getting healthier, and that defense is starting to right the ship. I think halfway through the season, they were like 27th in the league.
I agree with you on Tampa. I don't want to knock them down in order to build the Rams up. I think that the Rams, Martin said it really well. Like, if you have the head coach and you have the quarterback, and to me, they have both. Yeah, you know what you said, there's validity to what you were saying about Stafford won the Super Bowl. Does he, and it would be a subconscious thing. Like, he's not checked out, obviously.
No, exactly.
But it would be
not
a
saying
subconscious, is not have
exactly.
that exact, like, extra inch to get that Super Bowl, which you need. But at the end of the day, if you're looking at teams who have a chance in the NFC, I would probably put the Rams right there ahead of the Bucks. I think
I'm not mad at it.
Yeah.
I would too, and I think the NFC.
I got the Bucks over them, but I'm not mad at what you guys are
There's
saying.
no team in the NFC that is perfect by any stretch.
I love Philly. I do, man. I'm sold in.
I'm not.
I love Philly, man.
I mean, especially with Jalen Hurts coming on. Is this what y'all asked for?
No,
that's what your wide receiver asked for. The media didn't do anything besides stick the camera in A.J. Brown's face. He's the one that said y'all couldn't pass the ball.
Hey, tell him
New
Jay
Jack
Hurts.
City.
See that chain with the black Jackson? Tell him Jay Hurts.
I'm going to start calling him Jalen L. Hurts because he's wearing that Samuel L. Jackson hat.
Yeah, that's my man. No, I do. I love Philly.
No, I what's to love after you watch Nick Sirianni cursing out Clint Hurt and Jalen Carter about to fight on the sideline, got in the middle of a 10-game winning streak. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe just me. I just like my coaches like less wanting to fight their own players.
Yeah,
that's me. Travis Kelce. I watched Travis Kelce bump Andy Reid in the Super Bowl. You know what Andy Reid didn't do? Fight back. You know,
he didn't even look at him
because he's he
didn't even look at him.
I think Andy realizes he's in charge. Nick Sirianni's, hey, what'd you say to me? What are you doing? What are you doing? What a clown.
Yeah, all right. I'm with you. I'm not as mad at it. I feel what you're saying about him. I told you that earlier in the year. I'm coming to that side, but I really, we'll talk more about.
Was it when he shaved his head this year, after the losing streak, or was it?
No, it's just.
Or was it when he said, no, my team actually likes me to act like a jerk, and then on Tuesday apologized after he had a meeting with ownership? Or was it like the most recent thing where you have all this drama between Jalen Hurts and Brandon Graham talking about it? He's like, oh, don't worry about it. Jalen's just going to be Jalen. Then I'm just going to fight Jalen Carter, the other Jalen on the team, as clock is ticking away.
No, all of that. Some of his body language I don't like. I will admit that. Some of his body language, just the way he carries himself, like you said, you got to be in the adult room. Just the way he carries himself as an NFL head coach, I can look at that now and go, okay, I can see why people don't like you, bro. I don't care either way, but I see why people don't like